Well, howdy, partners, and welcome to Serial at Midnight. Round these parts, my name is Heath. I think that's probably about as far as we can take that. Guys, we're talking about Bandidos, a 1967 spaghetti Italian Western that comes from the Vengeance Trails 4 Classic Western Blu-ray box set from Arrow Video. This is our third of 4 looks at the movies contained in this box set. We're taking them one by one. They're all revenge movies. That's the through line. There's a lot of revenge movies and spaghetti westerns. These are shining examples of revenge movies. Bandidos, 1967, stars Enrico Maria Salerno as a gun talent. He's a whiz. He's like Pinball Wizard, but with guns. He has made his name on his reputation, his steady hand, his ability to aim, sharpshooter, right? That kind of a thing. He has trained a protege that turned on him. There's a train robbery at the beginning of the movie where the former protege, they rob this train, they kill everybody on the train, and they line Salerno up against the train, and he shoots him in his hands. That's the beginning of the movie. I'm not really spoiling anything. That's the premise of the movie. So he is now a wasted man, and the guy's like, if you want me, come and find me. But good luck, because you're ruined. So our character, Salerno, trains another protege with the idea being that they are going to go seek their revenge. And it's really good. It is shot. So here's the thing. It's directed by Massimo Dalamano. Was the cinematographer for Sergio Leone on the first 2 Man with No Name westerns, the Clint Eastwood, A Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More. And of course, the third one in that is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But he didn't shoot that. So he shot those first 2 movies. He departs and goes and makes his own movie, this. And it's so visually impressive. And it's staged so well. I'm telling you guys, this train robbery sequence, if you follow us on Instagram, I posted up some video of it so you could see it for yourself, because it really does need to be seen. Like, still shots don't do it justice. The framing, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous movie. And I really think that elevates it to another level. It's not, plot-wise, it's nothing novel or new. These revenge movies are a dime a dozen. But what do they look like? What do they sound like? This movie doesn't have the greatest, most iconic soundtrack that, you think about Ennio Morricone's work. You think about, the stuff that was happening with Corbucci's movies over here. It's not super iconic. It doesn't have that level of, hummability. But it's still got, a lot of... There's a scene towards the end of the movie, again, not spoiling anything, but there's, a confrontation, and it's just, the boots walking down the streets as the guy lines up for, the draw. And it has the that big, iconic spaghetti western thing that people have been stealing for 50 years. I'm sorry, homaging. They've been paying tribute to for, half a century now. It's wonderful. This has a lot of cool special features. It's got an interview with Fabio Malelli, who has been our through line through all the 3 movies we've talked about before here. Malelli has been there for all of them. He's a film historian that really is, he's Italian, and he knows his stuff, and so he knows these movies like the back of his hand. He's here to help us guide through the context, the actors at the time, the performances, the director, putting it all in appropriate context. That's about 11 minutes. Then there are 3 interviews with, we've got a new audio commentary with Kat Ellinger, who is very busy these days. A Man in the Saloon, a new video interview with assistant director Luigi Pirelli. They call him, by the way, that runs, I think, 18 minutes. And they call him Simon, a new video interview with actor Gino Barbicane, who is another background character in this movie, but he's been in other movies he's been in other spaghetti westerns that are featured in the set. That's about 11 minutes. And then we have our interview with Malelli, which runs about 11 minutes as well. There's an alternate end title sequence where basically it's just the credits that have changed. In the cut, the default cut, it's sort of like a right off into the sunset, the end, then graphics with credits. This an alternate cut with black screen credits. Not super different. It has the English version, the English audio. It has the restored Italian soundtrack, English subtitles, of course. I watched it in English because a lot of the actors are speaking English. That's the thing I always like to say with Italian movies is every actor was speaking their language. So there's and they were dubbed for whatever market they were going to. Let's dub this one in in French. Let's dub this one in English. Let's dub this one in German. You know, they dubbed them for wherever they were sending them. But everybody would be, you know, you'd have actors from all those places in these movies. So I watched English. People are speaking English in the movie. It's good. It's a I'm continue to be impressed with these westerns and the presentation. They look so good. These are new scans, a new 2K restoration of this movie, and they need to be watched. I'm so grateful because as I say, a lot of these movies have existed in smooshed, made-for-TV, second, third generation dub copies, and when you finally see one as intended, filmic, grain, scope, whatever the aspect ratio is, it's legitimately impressive. There's something magical about these movies. I'm so grateful that Arrow continues to support them and release them. Bandidos check it out, guys. That's what I'm going to say. Check it out. It's really good. So we're going to come back here in soon, days, weeks, and we'll be talking about And God Said to Cain, our final stop in the Vengeance Trails box set. Can't recommend this to you enough. I'll put a link to this where you can purchase this in the description of this video. Wonderful stuff. Some of my favorite things to talk about. Guys, thank you so much. Take care. Until next time, here's where to go and what to do.